WaterStone kids, welcome back. It's Miss Nicole here, and today I have another great Bible story for you from the book of Exodus, chapter 32. Question for you, have you ever felt impatient or maybe restless? Well, the Israelites can definitely understand the way you were feeling because they were at the bottom of Mount Sinai. God had just finished bringing them out of Egypt, and through some pretty cool miracles like providing manna, providing quail for them, providing water from the rock, and now they are waiting. Tick tock, because Moses is up on top of Mount Sinai talking to God, receiving those 10 commandments. And so now the Israelites are feeling really impatient. Like, you know, when you stand in line at Disney for a really long time and you just want to ride the ride already, but you've got to wait your turn. And you know it's coming, but you're like, can you just hurry up? That's how the Israelites felt today. So turn in your Bibles with me. Exodus 32 verse 1 says, when the people saw that Moses was taking so long from coming down from the mountain, they went to Aaron and they said, Aaron, please help us. Make us a God of who we can worship and who can go before us, because we don't know how long Moses is going to be up on that mountain. So do you know what Aaron's answer was? That's right. Aaron said, take off your gold earrings. Now, Miss Nicole is wearing gold hoops. He said, take them off and give them to Aaron. And in return, Aaron gave them a golden calf. That's right, a cow, a golden calf to worship. Isn't that pretty wild? And so the people worshiped this golden calf. They put it up on a pedestal and they were like, this is the God who brought us out of Egypt. Oh, thank you so much for all that you do. Pretty crazy. Meanwhile, while these people were worshiping the golden calf on the ground, Moses was up on top of the mountain talking to God. And God stopped and he told Moses in verse 7, go down because your people who you brought up out of Egypt have become corrupt. Basically, they're down there doing evil things. What is going on? They have been quick to turn away from what I commanded them and made themselves an idol. An idol, this golden calf, remember, it's an idol. In the shape of a calf, they have bowed down to it and sacrificed to it and said, these are your gods, Israel, whom you brought up out of Egypt. Now, can you imagine Moses' reaction? Probably like, what are you doing? We just saw God do all of this amazing movement, and now you're going to be impatient, and now you're going to create a golden calf. And even worse, they made a festival, and they were worshiping this golden calf as if it was something that it was of God. So Moses comes down. Can you imagine him? He's probably burning with anger. Comes down. He has these 2 stone tablets in his hand, and when he sees the people worshiping this golden calf, he feels anger. I'm sure you've felt anger before. It's like that lava feeling burning up inside of you, and sometimes you release your anger, right? Rather than taking a breath. And so Moses, he breaks the 2 tablets in half. He's so angry and he's talking to these people like, what are you doing? You just saw God move. And now you're turning and doing things in your own way. You're taking things into your own hands rather than trusting the Lord, rather than being obedient in waiting on the Lord. So these Israelites, they're sinners, just like you and just like me. In Romans 3:23, it says, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And so then we read later in the chapter that there was a consequence. Remember, there's always a consequence to our choices, either a good consequence or a poor consequence. And so their consequence was a plague of sickness, because they chose to be impatient and not wait on the Lord. They took things into their own hands rather than trusting God. They worshiped this golden calf. And so really the point of our story is that we can grow impatient. Maybe you're waiting to go on a vacation. Maybe you're waiting for a decision to be made. Maybe you're waiting on a new friendship or something that you're super excited about and you know it's going to come, but that waiting process is so hard. And in that meantime, we have 2 choices. We can either trust God and wait on him and be obedient, or we can take things into our own hands. And as you can see from the Israelites, it did not work out well. They thought this was the way to go. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather be worshiping a living God who I know is going to come through, who is alive, rather than this golden calf who, let's face it, is dead and is fake and can't do anything for me. So that is all I have for you, WaterStone kids. Make sure that you are seeking Jesus. Remember, an idol is anything that takes the place of the Lord, and we want to make sure that we are focused on him, worshiping him, serving him. Have a great spring break. Hope you had a great spring break, and we'll see you next week. Bye!